Still can't believe we're talking about this, but illegal immigration 101. Let's talk about what Mexico does to their illegals. If you are in Mexico illegally, and that means failing to register at a tourist spot before you go down further, you're illegal when you do that. You are subject to A, immediate deportation, B, a fine or a felony punishable with up to 2 years in prison, and a fine of 3 to 500,000 pesos. If you're there on a visa and you violate the terms of your visa, whether it's an extended stay or a work visa, it's punishable with up to 6 years prison. Mexico has bragged about the fact that they have deported more people than the United States has. Mexican who helps illegals enter the country are themselves considered criminals under the law. Also, if you're just a foreigner there in Mexico and you cannot sustain yourself or your dependents, you're out of there. If your presence upsets the equilibrium of national demographics, you're out of there. If you threaten national security or sovereignty of the nation, you're out of there. And they do enforce their illegal and immigration laws. Now, what happens when you cross over and you become an illegal in the United States? Well, guess what? You're in luck because there's at least 14 leaders in our nation that have told you that they have a safe sanctuary city where you can go no matter what. You can also live off the system if you would like. Not many do, but you can. You also don't have to worry about voting and suffering the consequences because you're not allowed to. It's a felony because the president has told you that you can vote and not worry about the consequences. If you come here illegally, we don't care what you've done in your other country. Mexico does. You cannot enter the country in Mexico and live there if you have a criminal history here. It's just not acceptable. They want good people there. Or like Nieto says, the reason they enforce their illegal immigration laws so strictly is because they cannot sustain, their economy cannot sustain the influx of illegals. And they also don't like the crimes that come from the South that they bring with them. I'm not making this up. And so it's ridiculous to me that there's people out there protesting for the rights of illegals. Where were you when my premiums were getting doubled up, my taxes were going up, friends of mine were losing their businesses? Where were you? Where were you when Common Care was put into all the schools and regressing our educational system so much? Where were you? Where were you when this country started to get divided again on color? Where were you? I want you protesting for me. And now I hear that universities or students are walking out because they want to create sanctuary spaces for students in the university for illegals. I mean, what part of illegal do you all not get? It is against the law. Trump is not proposing anything. All he's saying is let's enforce the law. Now, in Mexico, federal, local, and municipal law must cooperate with federal immigration authorities upon request, i.e. to assist in the arrest of illegal immigrants. That's Article 73. We have those rules here, but apparently our leaders don't care. Our law and order officers are appointed, elected people in this nation do not care to be a nation of laws. This is why Trump won. This is why Democrats like me switched over, because we are tired of the double standard. We are tired of being treated like second-class citizens when we're here legally, and illegals get more rights than we do, for crying out loud. Oh my God. It's baffling to me that the country to the south of us is better at immigration and illegal immigration control than we are. Obama has made it so that people that come here really do feel like they can make demands, they can protest, they can ask for whatever they want. And it shouldn't be like that. There is nothing wrong with us trying to control our borders, figure out who we got here, get rid of the criminals, and then go from there. There is nothing wrong with that. I am not Hitler. I am not a dictator. I'm not evil. I'm not I'm not any of those things. I'm not hateful. I saw that my vote is a hate crime. Come on, people. Get over it. We're one America. We voted for our president. And we need to be a nation that enforces its laws.